Welcome to another edition of Litter Media Live for this July 17th of 2026. It's Friday. It's the end of the work week. Excited to get out of here. I'm going canoeing with my father-in-law and my brother-in-law today. So fingers crossed that no nefarious purposes were planned on this trip by my father-in-law, which I don't think is the case. It should all be good. If you're wondering where Dan Ramey is, he's on a very special assignment this morning. Maybe we'll learn more about that on Monday when we see him again. Let's take a look at the forecast. A high of 90 and the chance of showers in the evening on Friday. Saturday, we'll see temperatures reaching up to 84 and some rain before sunshine and temps in the low 80s on Sunday. When we come back, we'll take a look at news followed by sports in this date in history, all up ahead on this edition of Litter Media Live. But first, I want to tell you about Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. They're your trusted comfort advisor. If you're in need of any of these services, just click on this ad where you see it on littermedia.com. It'll take you right to their website, which is accuratehvac.com, to learn more about the services they provide.
At Tomlinson Insurance, we've been protecting families, farms, and businesses since 1853. From auto, home, farm, life, or health, we tailor coverage that fits your world with multiple carriers to meet your insurance needs. Real people, real service, local agents who can answer the phone and care when it matters most. Tomlinson Insurance. Let our history be your future. Call or stop by today.
The Pike County Career and Technology Center provides hands-on, skilled trades training with engaging curriculums and endless possibilities. From automotive technology, carpentry, business management, to culinary arts and interactive media. From electricity, welding, HVAC, engineering, and medical technology to pre-nursing, basic food service, and public safety. We're preparing our youth for America's workforce through today's technology. To learn more about Pike County CTC, visit pikectc.org.
I was looking for a first job. I had been babysitting and decided it was something for a little more permanent. It pays very well. It's convenient. You can make your own schedule with the flexibility. That's something that I like. The people that I work with are great. I wouldn't ask for a better crew or management team to work for.
Life. It can get on top of you quickly, can't it? But with 211, it only takes one step to get connected to the help you need. 211 is always available to help. So get in touch today.
If you want to follow along with what I'm talking about today, most of the topics can be found right here on littermedia.com. But while you're there, make sure you check out our social media pages as well in the upper right-hand corner, like X, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, and Litter Media Radio. Check us out on TikTok as well. That's litter_media. We start off our news with a few notices from the city of Chillicothe. The boil advisory issued for Brewer Heights, Hesswood Hills, Woodland Apartments, and Bell Creek Lane has ended as of 7:30 p.m. on Thursday. Also, the Chillicothe Tree Commission meeting scheduled for Tuesday, July 21st, has been canceled. The Ohio Department of Natural Resources Division of Natural Areas and Preserves celebrated the opening of its 156th state preserve today in Adams County. Plum Run Prairie harbors significant prairie and cedar barren habitats and more than 30 rare and state-listed plants and animals across 139 acres in southwestern Ohio. The new preserve protects one of the largest populations of the globally rare heart-leaved plantain. It harbors numerous other native prairie species as well, and also provides critical habitat for animal species. Located about 2 miles east of Peebles, Plum Run Prairie State Nature Preserve offers a parking lot, information kiosk, and 2.4 miles of trail. The ODNR Division of Wildlife also encourages the public to report sightings of wild turkeys and ruffed grouse this summer as part of an annual population survey. Anyone can submit observations on the Wildlife Reporting System webpage at wildohio.gov or on the Huntfish Ohio mobile app. Wildlife biologists use public reports of wild turkeys and ruffed grouse observed in July and August to estimate population statuses and reproductive success. Observers of wild turkeys are asked to report the number of gobblers, hens, and young turkeys seen, and information collected about ruffed grouse includes the number of adults and young viewed. Community scientists are asked to record the date and county where the observation occurred and include as many details as possible with each report. The Columbus Air Show, presented by Scott's Miracle-Gro, announced today that the 2027 Air Show will take place July 9th through the 11th at Rickenbacker International Airport and will be headlined by the United States Navy Blue Angels. This will be the Blue Angels' third performance in Ohio in 5 years, a remarkable testament to the confidence they place in the Columbus Show. The show also announced that beginning Tuesday, August 4th, tickets for the 2027 Columbus Air Show will go on sale to the general public at 8 a.m. on the show's website, columbusairshow.com/tickets. The Pump House has put out a call for artists with word that the Hills annual regional exhibition will be held September 1st through the 26th at the Pump House Center for the Arts. This competition is open to artists 18 and older living within a 75-mile radius of Chillicothe. There's a limit to 2 entries per artist. Delivery of art is August 29th and the 30th from 1 to 4 p.m. Entry forms and fees should be submitted by August the 22nd. Prospectus is available at the Pump House. Tomorrow is the America 250 Ross County Community Picnic on the grounds of Adena Mansion and Gardens. The game begins at noon as part of the America 250 Ohio Picnic. The game being the vintage baseball game that you see pictured on your screen here. There will be games and activities for all ages, history, trivia, giveaways, and more. Experience an old-fashioned neighboring picnic and the great American game of vintage baseball using rules from the 1860s that will get underway at noon. And unfortunately, you won't be able to see this guy, Dan Ramey, swinging the bat like he did a couple years ago. He is taking on a coaching role this year. So it's unfortunate that we don't get to see him in action, but maybe for the best. Coming up next, we'll take a look at sports, followed by this date in history, all up ahead on this edition of Litter Media Live. Stay tuned.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch just to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing, download the Kingston National Bank Mobility app today.
As a basketball coach and a dad, I need to be able to keep up.
Mark came to the Adena Orthopedic and Spine Institute in severe arm pain from a degenerative disc.
I was so confident in Dr. Fleming, he explained everything.
Together, they decided on minimally invasive spinal surgery to relieve Mark's pain and get him back to what matters most. At Adena, we do what we love, so you can too.
Find a career you love with Pickaway Ross Adult Education. Skilled trades careers are in high demand with no signs of slowing down. Pickaway Ross offers career training programs with expert instructors and hands-on learning tactics to create a variety of opportunities. Visit our website for more information.
Discover Ross County. From the breathtaking outdoor adventures to the historic sights of Chillicothe and family-friendly events and festivals. Explore more at visitchillicotheohio.com or download the free mobile app today. Each week, we'll announce the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Litter Media Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union. And in December, we'll announce the Player of the Year. Nominate any amateur athlete by visiting littermedia.com and click on Player of the Week. You'll also see the players we've named throughout the year. Make your nomination today for the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Litter Media Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union.
Now time for a look at sports on this edition of Litter Media Live. And the Paints got a big win last night over the Bombers in Du Bois County, 12-4. And they're back at it again tonight at 6:30. Good luck to the Chillicothe Paints again in Du Bois County tonight. The Reds and Guardians also resume action tonight. Cincinnati's in Denver to face the Rockies, and the Guardians will host Pittsburgh. And coming up tomorrow is part of the World Cup final. England and France will vie for third place. That'll be tomorrow. And then on Sunday, we'll get the World Cup final, the exciting finale, Spain versus Argentina. We'll see who the winner of the World Cup for 2026 is. Now, today is also normally the day that we would announce our Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Litter Media Player of the Week presented by Homeland Credit Union, but we didn't have any nominations this week. So if you have a player that you'd like to nominate, make sure you get that into either this email right here or littermedia@gmail.com. Include a photo, include some statistics so we can make sure that we're picking the best player available for our Player of the Week. It has to be an amateur athlete, but any amateur athlete is available to be nominated. Coming up next, we'll take a look at this date in history as well as our national days to finish out the show on Litter Media Live. But first, I want to tell you about Litter Quality Propane, online propane monitoring and reporting. Know your home's consumption and gas remaining in the tank. You can find out more at litterpropane.com.
Dixie Chopper. Speed when you need it.
Visit your local Dixie Chopper dealer today or visit dixiechopper.com.
Introducing the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. We want to put your pet in the spotlight. Pets with paws to pets with fins. If they gallop, crawl, or slither, play fetch, or simply curl up and snuggle. Send us a photo of your pet and we'll announce a new pet each week. And one pet will be crowned Pet of the Year. To nominate your pet, visit littermedia.com. Click on Pet of the Week. Tell us about your pet and be sure to include a photo. Watch Litter Media Live each Thursday for the announcement of the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. No purchase necessary. Contest applications must be from Ohio residents and at least 18 years old.
Tecumseh. Fascinating. Captivating. Mesmerizing. Tecumseh.
The Bean Foundation wants to raise awareness about suicide prevention by sharing 988. Trained crisis counselors are available to talk 24/7, 365 days a year. 988. Save the number. Save a life. To learn more about the Bean Foundation, click on this ad on littermedia.com.
This date in history today takes us back to 1959. Alfred Hitchcock's North by Northwest, and starring Cary Grant and Eva Marie Saint, premieres in Los Angeles. Now, I've never seen this one, but I have seen a recreation of the Mount Rushmore set that they're running across in the finale. Very cool. I needed to see that movie because just the premise of the third act on Mount Rushmore, that's pretty neat. Our national days today, we have Lottery Day, Peach Ice Cream Day, which I will pass on, Tattoo Day, World Emoji Day, Wrong Way Corrigan Day, and Yellow Pig Day. And I can't say that I've ever seen a yellow pig. Maybe that's like a flying pig. Maybe it doesn't exist. For Dan Ramey, I'm Aaron Glandon. That's going to be our program for this Friday and the conclusion of our programs for this week. Hope you enjoy your weekend. We'll see you again on Monday for another edition of Litter Media Live. Take care.